Aha! Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to my channel. And hey, during today's video, I would like to talk about there are signs of when your husband is cheating. Well, before I tell you about this, hey, there comes a times when you know that there's like some relationship like your partner, like whenever you've been cheated on or lied to, and there are many times you've been lied on as well. Like some of them don't care about your beauty, some of them care about your kindness, and some of them don't care what you're trying to do for them. That's it. That's everything I want to know. But well, I like to tell you some signs that they're cheating husbands. There are lots of there are lots of you know. Wait a minute, hold on. Is the mic working? We're good. Testing one, two. Testing one, two. Okay, we're good. Now there are some signs out there where husband had cheated on you. Well, as I've been hearing, cheating is not a mistake, is a choice. Well, well, there are lots of times where people made their choices and their decisions, but there are consequences of cheating too. But hey, but you got to be careful with that. But now, let me tell you about the signs here. Number one, they're more focused on their appearance. When they're more focused on their appearance, it means they're more focused on their how they look. They're more focused on how they look. They don't care about they don't care about how you look. They just care about how they look. And and they say that I'm getting they be saying the excuse I'm getting dressed for work, which you're not really getting dressed for work. They're just getting dressed they're just getting dressed for to go out with another date. Excuse me. Tough this tough that. Now, as I was saying, when they're more focused on their appearance, they don't but when they look at you, they say nothing. Oh, and number two, he is unimpressed by your gifts. No, every things in life, when you're trying to make your husband happy, but it turned out they wasn't but it turned out they wasn't happy that they're trying to give you their gifts. Now, will you give them their gifts if they wanted? All they wanted was some love from you. They don't care about they don't care about the presents. All they wanted was you. And that's all they wanted was you. That's everything they wanted. If that's all they wanted was you to be their present. I care you know, I care about women 'cause, I don't care. Hold on there, fam. Right back. Anyway, we're we're so focused more about when he's not impressed by your gifts and like flowers or things they like, they don't care about that, but themselves. I mean, they like men gifts better than they like your gifts. There are men out there that be buying their girls gifts, but they don't care about the gifts. But the real gifts is when their husband is coming home from work. But by the time they do that, they're not. By the time they got home from work, and when by the time you greet them, suddenly they're not interested to talk to you. But you gotta be careful around that. That's a sign right there. Oh, and number four, social media. Social media these days, it's getting out of control now. Like there's like dating apps and looking up looking at like Instagram friends or Facebook friends and everything. Yeah, this whole social media thing is taking over the whole planet. You know, it's like this. Whenever I start having, it's like this. You see, I want to have a good life, and I really do like to have a good life, but I don't need social media to have a good life, and neither does their husband, because come on, boy, okay, okay. Now, as I was saying, like you know, was sometimes when by the time you were going to sleep, the husband done stayed up all night texting somebody on your phone, and suddenly they make it to say like "Don't worry, baby, it's just a friend I'm texting," and you'll be like, and she'd be like, "What friend?" And I was like, just a friend." And then when she snatched her, but by the time you fell asleep, by the time after that, when the man fell asleep, that's when a woman decided to wake up and take the phone what and see what kind of friend he was really talking to, and boom, we look her up, and she got so upset. But by the time she wakes up, or by the time she wakes up, or when he wakes up, she wake up finding out that he was cheating on her. Cheating really hurts the relationship, and cheating really hurts everybody. Nobody deserves to go through that. Like it's like this. It's like I was saying. You see, there's a lot more to life than what's on social media, or there's a lot more to life. There's a whole lot more to life than what's on the phone. You see, I'm just trying to take some time. As you see, I've been taking some time off of I've been taking some time off of Twitter, Facebook, and Snapchat. I'm just doing I'm just doing it to build my own self-esteem. And I already deleted my TikTok account. I already deleted my TikTok, but hey, it's all good. You all right, boy? You okay, Chopper? Okay. Now, as I was saying, oh, there's that spot right there. Hmm, Chopper. Hmm. It looks like you have rash in your fur. I'll be right back, guys. Hold on. Okay, fam, I'm back. Now, as I was saying, yes, I have been taking a break off of social media for a while now because I'm just getting some time to rebuild my self-esteem. But that's beside the topic of this sign here. Now for number for number 4, cheater while out of town. By the time when your husband or when you by the time when your husband, or should I say like your wife here, or when your wife, but I'll get to the wife later. I'll get the wife about it tomorrow. But this is for all you women out there. So you got to be careful with your husbands. By the time, because by the time either you women out there are going through a military, and when he find out he's lonely without you, he might run into some other girls and might invite them along. When you promised your woman that when he promised a woman that he'll always call, he'll always be there for his woman and his family. You know, there are most people out there that don't keep a promise, but this goes to show you should only make a promise if it's the one you can keep. You can't just make a promise and then suddenly you got to break it. If you really if you kept your promise, you know it would show you that you're trustworthy. But if you can't make any promises, then just don't make it. It's simple as that. So when I say like this, when your husband said he's got to go to work, but then it turned out you know, his worker turned out to be his girlfriend while he was at home, then you got caught, and then boom, he's over with you, or you're over with him. You know what they say? What happens in the dark always comes to light, which means like someday whatever with what happens in the dark always comes to light. It means just because you're trying to let things slide, it doesn't it doesn't mean it's going to go through all the things. It means it's not going to work. Hey Chopper, how you been, boy? Yeah, like when you figure that he cheated on when you he cheated on you behind your back, that's what's really gotta hurt right there. And now, as for number five right here, number five, you see about that is excuses. Some some cheating husbands always gotta be making some lame excuses just to stop the argument. But when figured out it's too late, that's when a woman decided to break up with you because it goes like this, it goes like this. Look, baby, I can explain. But then the wife says, "What, baby? I'm done to hear some excuses from you. You and I, we are over." That's just how it. That's just how it is. Excuses like that turn out to be lies. Turn out to be lies and unloyalty. So, hey, why should a woman believe? It's like this. Why should a beloved woman believe you, man out there, after the lies you've been telling, after the lies you told them? Because lying not only hurts the relationship, it also betrays their trust on you, and it also shows that you're not trustworthy to them. So, because lying is wrong, and making up excuses is wrong too. You get it? Yeah, making up excuses is wrong too. So, if I say like, it's not my fault, it was hers fault. But then when that girl told the whole story about what really happened, that's when she figured out that you lied to her. And you know, a real man should always tell the truth. I mean, hey, a real man should always be honest with his with his wife, and a real man should always be loyal to his life. You know, I would never betray. You see, as for me, I would never betray my girl for anything. I'm gonna keep her in my heart forever and evermore. Yep, that's how it is. We gotta do. That's all we gotta do. We gotta do is to keep the woman that you love and keep the man that you love as well. I'm not saying all men are cheaters. There's some good guys out there too. There's some good guys out there that never betrays a beautiful woman who are interested, like and a woman who likes you for you. I mean, there are good men out there that never betray a woman too. I know there's a lot of them out there. Their relationship turned out to be very, very strong. Because I got a couple of friends out there that started dating from junior high all the way till they get married. And I was like, wow, their relationship is really strong. Their relationship is so strong they never going apart. Just like that. You know, um, you know, some people out there are more interested with like what a guy does, and some guys are interested in what a girl like to do, a woman like to do. I'm putting that's the correct way for females, women. I I've been seeing them go around and around town and having I've been seeing them go around town, being a good father and being a good man to them and being good man to their kids. You know, I always like a I always sorry, tongue twist. Let me take my time. Excuse me. Okay. I I also met some men out there like they want to go they want their relationship to grow apart because sometimes you just gotta learn to grow apart. But as for like excuses, but when it comes down to excuses, that's when a woman figured out what's taking so long and what's taking a man so long to get home from work. But you see, what he's doing, he's not really going to work. Nah, he was just going out to meet a woman from internet. Yeah, he's just going out to meet a woman from internet that he just text, and she said that she loves him and he loves her instead of being with a girl that you love, woman that you love. That's something you gotta watch out about. That's something you gotta watch out for. But you know what? If he cheat on you, don't worry. Just don't worry. Go on. Go home. But most people, because I learned in some movies like when a when a man cheating on his woman, that's when a woman starts to cheat on him back. That's when a woman cheat on him back, just to show how he she feels. But in reality, you see, some movies turn out to be real at the end. Tucker? Now, as I was saying, like whenever it comes to excuses, like or like when a dude goes on a double date, like at the movie, when he's dating the same when he's dating the same woman at the same time. Now, as I was saying, like whenever you go out to a movie and you try and find a relationship, but then turn out the dude was saying dating the same woman, that's that's when a double date goes wrong. Like dating two girls at one theater. But all you gotta do is like embarrass them. The players just got you know, when a player just got played. So so you gotta be careful around that. But well, I hope you all know the signs about the cheating husband. About one, they focus more on their appearance than on you. And two, he is unimpressed by your gifts or the love you got for them. Three, social media. Social media is taking over the whole planet. Okay, now the whole social media thing is taking over the whole world now. Now for the number four, cheater while outside the town or cheater while out of town or out, outside of the house. And five, five excuses. So those are five signs you gotta watch out for. So well, I hope you all enjoyed this video and I'll see you next time in this next spot. Peace out.